It's Paul Marsh here on Express, and I'm delighted to say that I am joined by Amanda Avery and Andi Willis. Now, Amanda Avery is the health and research consultant dietitian for Slimming World, and Andi Willis is from Portsmouth. Andi, so great to talk to you.
Oh, thank you.
Amanda, every now and again, there's an email that comes into my inbox, and it just screams out to me that, Paul, you need to do this interview. And
Thanks,
yes,
Paul.
it was about weight loss, and I thought I better put my hand up for that one, hadn't I?
Yeah, thanks, Paul. Thanks. And it's not about drugs either. It's about how people can make and achieve weight loss over a period of time without actually drugs, but just by making changes to their diet and their lifestyle. So really good news all round. And we were fortunate to be able to follow people up for quite a long time. So 3 years after they first joined a group, and to see those changes sustained over that period of time alongside the successful weight loss is just amazing.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy, isn't it? I mean, the government has just announced this big, huge thing about weight loss drugs and everything else like that. When, I mean, let's face it, we all know, even though I'm guilty of this, we all know that just eating well and exercising on a regular basis is not rocket science, really. It's going to help you lose weight. So, I will tell you, my problem is, I find eating healthy very boring. Okay. When I have a target to aim for, I'm really, really good. So we went abroad last year. So I had a target that I wanted to hit, and I hit it, and I stuck to my plan, and I was really, really good. This year we haven't gone anywhere, and I'll be honest with you, my diet has suffered.
Yeah. Okay. So the key, well, it's not to always need to go somewhere to be able to make those changes, but it's to make changes that are going to work for you long term and to make them enjoyable. So, we don't want people eating a boring diet. We want people to enjoy their food. That's so, so important. So the support that's offered through Slimming World, through their healthy eating plan, it's all about making changes that work for you as an individual, and finding foods that, yeah, you like, you enjoy, that you relish the thought of sitting down to that meal. So that's really, really important. The respondents from our survey, they was telling us that, despite time pressures, they were actually cooking a little bit more from scratch. So they were making more of their own foods. They were having fewer takeaways. And actually, it's very easy today just to call out for a takeaway, isn't it? It's perhaps perceived to be less easy to make a meal from scratch. And yes, yet actually, if you do make a meal from scratch, you're probably quite excited that you've done so. You probably save yourself a few pounds in terms of money as well, besides around your waistline. And you probably enjoy it more as well if you've got that mindset to make those changes that you feel that you can make over a long period of time. So absolutely, it's really important that it's not boring. That's number one message. And whatever plan or whatever you follow, it's really important to still include foods that you enjoy. Possibly, if you are able to cook more meals from scratch, that's great. Some people might need a little bit more support, so direction to recipes. Although nobody needs to have great cooking skills to make simple, tasty meals. So it's those simple changes that are going to really help long term.
Andy, if I could bring you in right now, if you could really sort of just sum up and tell us your story, really.
Yeah, of course. So I've lost 6.5 stone on Slimming World. Yes, I know.
Wow. Wow.
I struggled with my weight my whole life. Like, I actually weigh less now than I did when I was 10 years old. So I feel like I've kind of tried it all along the way. I was having Slim Fast shakes for breakfast when I was going to primary school in year 6. And now I've got children myself. So my children are 8, 6, and 5. And I love the fact that I cook from scratch. I cook food that we all enjoy. And yes, we love a takeaway, and we will have a takeaway every now and then. But actually, we prefer home cooked food. Like tonight, we've got pizza pittas and potato skins. Does that sound like diet food to you?
So, Andy, when we finish this interview, tell me your address because I'm coming to yours for dinner.
So yeah, and it's giving my kids the right information for them to grow up eating healthily, which I think is really important for me because, like I said, I struggled all the way into my adulthood, and it was I only joined as a member in 2018 after having my 3 children. I lost 4 stone in 6 months, and then I went on to lose the rest within a year, and I've kept it off ever since. So to say it changed my life is a bit of an understatement, really.
Now, that is absolutely amazing, and congratulations, because you look absolutely fantastic. I cannot believe you've lost that much weight. It's crazy. Now, what I will ask a question. So my lifestyle is very, very busy all the time. If I can't prep my food, if I can't cook from home, what kind of suggestions have you got?
Is that for Andy? Or, I mean, Andy, if I start by saying, you know, actually, one of the things we do also encourage is when you do have time to perhaps make more than you need and put some in the freezer. So
Okay.
batch make. Some foods are easier to do so. So a curry, you can easily double up and make a good curry that's tasty and appropriate and healthy, and put half in the freezer for when you are busy. I mean, Slimming World do have some healthy meals available through Iceland, so one of the frozen food retailers. But we also put the recipes for those meals on the packet so that hopefully people do get encouraged to make it themselves as well. So perhaps a little bit of planning ahead can help. And even in busy lifestyles, if you're planned, if you're organized, then if you've got the foods in the cupboard in the first place, it makes it easier to make them even when you've got limited time. So sadly, the boring old shopping list is useful, and perhaps a little bit of planning ahead as well can really help with those busy moments.
Andy, if from a local point of view, if people want to get involved in Slimming World, where did you go? What can we do in Portsmouth?
So I'm actually a consultant myself, so and I'm a team developer as well. So I look after the Portsmouth South team. So my consultants, I've got groups in Milton, Southsea, Copner, North End. They're all over, and all you have to do is look on our website, and we'll be able to direct you into a group. And they are fabulous. We support so many different people, and if you want to lose half a stone or you want to lose 7 stone, we help people with diabetes, we help people that are breastfeeding or pregnant, and it fits into everybody. Like I said, I've got 3 kids, and I never thought that I'd be able to lose weight whilst looking after those 3. But in terms of what you said about quick and easy, Slimming World food is just normal food. And it is just about the way we shop, cook and eat to put it together to keep it healthy. And if we can give that information across to everyone, people should be starting to live a healthier lifestyle.
Dr. Amanda, if people want to find out a little bit more about Slimming World, where can they do that?
Yes, so the main Slimming World website contains lots of information, including groups across the country, where to find the nearest group, and some of the recipes, etc. And that's slimmingworld.co.uk.
Thank you both very much for talking to me. Andy, I think I might have to talk to you very, very soon. And we need to get myself on a plan, don't we? Right, thank you very much for talking to me. And I hope you both have a great rest of the day.
Yeah, have a good day, Paul.
Bye.